Welcome, my dear students. This class is meant for students belonging to 12th class, and I think, my dear students, all of you are doing good and you are going on well with your studies. Today I would like to hold the class on right forms of verbs, and actually in our exam you know right form of verbs is a must. You are assigned with right forms of verbs, and the proper or accurate use of right form verbs is everywhere in the usage of English. So you cannot escape from right forms of verbs, and we always keep it in our mind that according to subject, if number and person is third person singular number, the verb must be with as or es. But one thing we should put emphasis that not only subject or person or number, but also we have to pay attention to the time. If we do not keep it in our mind that time plays a good role in in the transformation of verbs, then we cannot use verb in a proper order in a sentence. So, dear students, I think you will have a glimpse of right forms of verbs in the board. You see, he came home yesterday, and then he came home yesterday. This is right form verbs. We have to transform in accurate way, or we have to write it. He comes home yesterday. This is wrong, and he came home yesterday. This is correct. So this is wrong. This is correct. Here, time yesterday, the past time. Yesterday is always used with past time. So came conforms to yesterday. If yesterday or last time, last night, last month, last year, we have to use past indefinite form. There is no other alternative use of this verb in another tense. We have to use this verb came with past time. If it indicates past time, we always use past indefinite form. So, my dear students, please have a look. Subject, person, number and time. So, we have to put attention or pay attention to one thing, that subject, person, number and time. To write a verb in a correct way, we have to put emphasis on subject, person, number and time. So, we cannot avoid time. Time plays a very good role in formulating, in framing a sentence correctly. Then in transformation of sentences, we should put emphasis on right form of verbs. In right form of verbs, we should put emphasis on tense, subject verb agreement, voice, narration, different forms of verbs and conditionals. So, voice, narration, different forms of verbs, conditionals and passive sentence, passive active narration, that means voice narration play very outstanding role in right form subverbs. So you pay your attention at rule 1, present indefinite tense, subject third person singular number, verb s or es. If the sentence is in present indefinite tense, so the subject is third person singular number and we have to use s or es with the verb. So we can have a look at these examples. He always make mistakes. So Karim read a book, they swim in the pond. So he is third person singular number, that's why we have to use s or es with make. Make is a verb. So he always makes mistakes. Then Karim read a book. So Karim is third person singular number, then we have to use s or es with the verb. Karim reads a book, then they swim in the pond. So they is third person plural number, that's why s or es will not be with the verb swim. So they swim in the pond. Then my dear students, rule number 2, no mention of time. There will be no mention of time, or time is not mentioned, but you should always remember always, every day, often, sometimes, occasionally, regularly, daily, generally, normally, these are used in present indefinite tense. So if we see these words, always, everybody, every day, often, sometimes, occasionally, regularly, daily, generally, normally, then we think this sentence will be present indefinite form. So if you happen to see this sort of words in a sentence, you must keep it in present indefinite form in your exams or in your daily usage. So here some examples. Karim always do his homework. So Karim is third person singular number and is always, that's why we have to keep the sentence in present indefinite form. Karim always does his duties. Why Rima cry daily? Daily, that's why we have to use this sentence or write this sentence in present indefinite form. As it is interrogative, we have to use an auxiliary verb after why and before the noun. So why does Rima cry? Rima is third person, that's why we use do auxiliary verb and third person singular number. Because of third person singular number, we use does. Why does Rima cry daily? Then number C, they not eat rice. So they do not eat rice. So dear students, rule 3, to change present indefinite into negative. So how can we change present indefinite tense into negative? Then we see some examples. I not like a liar. So this is present indefinite like verb. So I have to use an auxiliary verb. I do not like. An auxiliary verb is used in present indefinite form. I do not like a liar, and we have to keep or put the verb in base form. I do not like a liar. Then B, he not eat rice. He is third person singular, that's why we use s or es with the verb. He doesn't eat rice. He doesn't eat rice. Say C, they not eat rice. So they do not eat rice. There is third person plural number, that's why as or es we need not use as or es with the verb. So dear students, I think you come to learn number 3 and number 4. And number 4, rule number 4, present indefinite tense. When we use present indefinite tense in interrogative sentence, then we usually use do or does verb, auxiliary verb. We have to use an auxiliary verb, do or does, and the main verb will take base form. So examples: A, we usually play football. Dear students, we usually play football. This is interrogative sentence. So in interrogative sentence we have to write an auxiliary verb at the beginning of the sentence. Do, because we is second person first person plural number, and we use as or es with third person singular number. So do we usually play football? Then do we usually play football? Then we see sometimes they prepare their lessons. Do they prepare their lessons sometimes? The man beat the boy. So here we see third person singular number. The man today. The man beat the boy today. So in interrogative sentence we have to use a verb, auxiliary verb, do verb in present indefinite tense. Do, subject is third person singular, but that's why we use does. Does the man beat? Beat will be in base form. There will be no change in beat. Does the man beat the boy today? So dear student, does the man beat the boy today? Then rule number 5. WH questions. Dear students, interrogative sentences with WH questions. WH questions means what, which, why, how, when, who, where, whose. If the sentence begins with WH questions, we will follow the earlier rule. Say, what you do tomorrow? Example, what you do tomorrow? So we have to, this is a present indefinite tense. This sentence is, if you think this sentence is in present indefinite tense, then you have to take an auxiliary verb for the verb do. So, what do you do, sorry, tomorrow. Here, if you, dear students, there is a mention of time, tomorrow. Tomorrow, that means future. So, in future tense, you have to think that the formation of future indefinite tense shall, subject plus verb, shall, will plus verb in base form, then other things. So, tomorrow, the mention of tomorrow means future indefinite tense. So, what will you do tomorrow? What will you do tomorrow? Then, how you solved the problem yesterday? How you the problem yesterday? How you solved the problem yesterday? Then, dear students, how you solved the problem yesterday? Yesterday is the past time. So, in past time we always use sentence, we always use past indefinite tense. How, solve is a verb, that is why we have to take an auxiliary verb did. So, how did, auxiliary verb must follow how, then subject. How did you, solve is in base form. How you solve the problem yesterday. How did you solve the problem yesterday? If I write it in, say, you solved the problem yesterday, you solved the problem yesterday, then when you make it an interrogative sentence, how did you solve, will remain unchanged with its base form when you use did. Then, where he live now? He live now. Where he live now? Dear students, if you see now, at this time, at present, currently, you use present continuous tense. So, where he live now? He is living now, present continuous. So, is, we can use is. We know the formation of present continuous tense, subject plus am, is, are, plus verb with ing, then the other parts. So here adverb of time. Now we can use where. Where is he living now? Where is followed by where, then subject. Where is he living? Living. Living is in with ing. Where is he living now? Then I think you have come to learn in how present perfect present continuous tense is used in interrogative sentence, then how past is used, past tense is used, past indefinite is used with did verb as an auxiliary in interrogative sentence, and future is used in interrogative sentence. So always remember that some words which indicate perception or feeling, you never use the words or the sentence with these words in continuous form. This always follow present, never follow present continuous tense, always follow present or past. So these words are like appear, hate, like, feel, see, smell, notice, desire, wish, look, recognize, dislike, hope, remember, consist, belong, know, behave, suppose, agree, consider, trust, forgive, imagine, mean, mind, contain. So refuse, prefer, seem, taste, remain, sound, all these words never follow any continuous form. So dear students, keep it in your mind that rule 6 rule 6, if in rule 6 you just notice some words, say recently, just, lately, just now, already, never, yet. So if you notice just now, recently, already, lately, etc. If you see or notice or come across just now, recently, already, lately, yet, etc. In a sentence, then you consider the sentence is in present perfect tense. Say if you say this word, see these words, or notice these words, just now, recently, already, lately, yet, etc. in a sentence, you must consider the sentence in present perfect tense. Say my father come home recently. Here recently is used, that is why my father has come, the formation of present perfect tense, subject plus have, has, verb in past participle form, then other things. So my father has subject is third person singular number. My father has come home, yes, recently. Then I just finish my homework. I just finished my homework. So here just is used. That's why I have to use the sentence in present perfect tense. I have just finished. The verb is in present past participle form. I have just finished my homework. I have just finished my homework. I have just finished my homework. Then already, he has already reached home. Then lately, has come home lately. Then yet is used in negative sentence. He has not reached home. He has not reached home yet. He has not eaten his meal yet. So dear students, I think you come to learn the rules. Rule 6. Then rule 7. Rule 7, present perfect continuous tense. Present perfect continuous tense. Present perfect continuous tense. Continuous tense. Dear students, you should always keep attention that present perfect continuous tense we use for and since in present perfect continuous tense. That means point of time and period of time. Since and for. Since means point of time, for means period of time. So we use point of time and period of time in present perfect continuous tense. So in Bangla বর্তমান কালে কর্তার কোনো কাজ অনেকক্ষণ সময় ধরে চলতেছে বা চলছে বুঝালে প্রেজেন্ট পারফেক্ট কন্টিনিউয়াস টেন্স, অথবা নির্দিষ্ট সময় ধরে কর্তার কোনো কাজ অনেকক্ষণ ধরে চলছে বুঝালে প্রেজেন্ট পারফেক্ট কন্টিনিউয়াস টেন্স হয়। দেন উই ক্যান ইউজ প্রেজেন্ট examples of present perfect continuous tense. So we have learned already point of time. যেমন সকাল থেকে বৃষ্টি হচ্ছে, it has been raining since morning. Since morning means সকাল থেকে, point of time. 2 দিন ধরে বৃষ্টি হচ্ছে, it has been raining for 2 days. So period of time. Period of time means for. So it will be clear to you if I give you some examples. It has been raining. So I never write the full sentence. It rain since morning. So since is used in present perfect continuous tense to indicate point of time. So the formation of present perfect continuous tense is subject it plus auxiliary verb has been it has been, rain is in present participle. I have to use ing with the rain. Rain is a verb. It has been raining. It has been raining since morning. And if I say it has been raining for 2 days, period of time, this is point of time, and it has been raining for it has been raining for 2 days. So here the difference is it has been raining since morning, সকাল থেকে বৃষ্টি হচ্ছে, point of time, and it has been raining for 2 days, period of time, ব্যাপক সময়. Period of time মানে ব্যাপক সময়, আর point of time means নির্দিষ্ট সময়, just indicate the time in a decisive way. সকাল থেকে, সন্ধ্যা থেকে, সোমবার থেকে, মঙ্গলবার থেকে, তাহলে it has been raining for 2 days, that means ব্যাপক সময় for, and since morning, since is a point of time. Then dear students, rule 9, yesterday yesterday ago, long since last year, last day, etc. So dear students, notice yesterday ago, last night, long since, last year, last day, last month, last year. These are the words which indicate past tense, past indefinite, or past time. So if you see these words, if you notice these words in a sentence, you must put the sentence in past indefinite form. No other alternative way, there is no other alternative way, but you must write the sentence in past indefinite form. So we go to cinema last night. We go to cinema. We go to cinema last night. We go to cinema last night. So here last time or past time is indicated, that's why we have to use past indefinite. We went to cinema last night. Then Here you can use also once. Once there lived a boy or a king. Once there lived a king. Once there lived a king. So once is past ekhoda. That's why once there lived, the sentence will be lived. Once there lived, L-I-V-E-D. Once there lived a king. And likewise, last night, say I passed last night sleepless. That means I could not sleep last night. And I left London long ago. And I studied the novel last night. So, dear students, some words which indicate past time, you always put the verb in past form, or the sentence will be in past indefinite form. Then number 9 and number 10, rule number 10. Rule 10, if you notice in a sentence some words that are often regularly, often regularly, usually, always, often, regularly, usually, always. We know if these are used in a sentence, we consider the sentence in present form. But when we think these are used in also, these words are also used in past indefinite form. The action which was happened earlier but now no longer is in use. So, Rima regularly go to school. Rima regularly go to school. Go to school once. In her childhood. Rima regularly go to school in her childhood. So, this sentence in her childhood, now he never go to school. So, to mean the past action which is now no longer in use, we can use regularly. Rima regularly went to school in her childhood. Rima regularly went to school in her childhood. Then he be always late in school last year. He be always late in his school last year. So গত বছর সে সব সময় স্কুলে লেট করত. He was, as the mention of time, last year, but in last year, in case of last year, you have to use he was always late in his school last year. So in this year he never late. So dear students, whatever I have discussed with you today, try to internalize it, try to have a look all this, and try to recapitulate the rules, other rules also, and I will come up with more classes with right forms of verbs, because right forms of verbs are very important for your strong English command, for you having good command in English. So you should pay very deep attention to right forms of verbs. If you are capable of solving the problems in right forms of verbs, you will be prolific, you will be efficient in grammars, in answering all the difficulties, in overcoming all the difficulties you face in grammar. So no more today, stay fine and hope for the best.